It's a simple act of flying a flag, but in the occupied West Bank, raising the Palestinian flag could get you shot or arrested. This symbolic gesture has become even more important in recent weeks. The town of Hawara in the north of the West Bank has become a battleground, and the fight here is all about the flag. Palestinian men raise their flag on the main streets, only to have Israeli settlers take it down under the protection of the Israeli army. Israeli forces usually shoot at Palestinians in the confrontations that follow. Saif Abdul Mun'im was shot twice during the past few weeks. One of his injuries was caused by a rubber-coated bullet to the head. Saif says the flag represents a sovereignty Palestinians are yet to have. To him, raising the flag is a risk worth taking.
I expect anyone to be shot by a soldier at any time. I remember when I went to Al-Aqsa Mosque compound recently. My father was scared I would be injured in the confrontations there. But I was shot here. The Israeli army and settlers came to a place near my house.
Israeli forces have since brought in more troops to Hawara, worsening the tension in the area.
One day there are no Palestinian flags, the next the streets are filled with them. It's a daily fight here led by young men who were not even born when the Israeli government first declared the Palestinian flag illegal.
After the Oslo Accords of the early 1990s between the Palestine Liberation Organization and Israel, the ban on the Palestinian flag was lifted. But on the ground, it's becoming much harder to express any type of support for the Palestinian cause. A 3-year-old was recently forced to take off his shirt because it had a picture of a rifle. Yusuf Qabaha was crossing this Israeli military checkpoint when soldiers stopped him.
The soldiers were running towards him, pointing their rifles at him while a sniper was stationed on the military tower above. If we adults were afraid, how do you imagine a 3-year-old feels? He's traumatized.
He was wearing what have become known as the M16 shirts. They were produced here in response to Israeli raids that followed Palestinian attacks against Israelis earlier this year.
It seems that the Palestinians don't even have the right to have symbols. Palestinians can't even dream that they can be victorious or reach an end to the colonial state.
In the West Bank, the struggle is not just for the land, but also for the symbols and images that represent Palestine. Nida Ibrahim, Al Jazeera, the occupied West Bank.